YouTube, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Silver and Gold Stack Attack. And as always, I just want to thank you for being here and for all the amazing support. And of course, you know that makes you a part of the best damn community here on YouTube, without a doubt. So before I get into it, let's take a look at a scene that'll be played over and over again and analyzed for years due to the complacency of the FBI and Secret Service.
If you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Now, before anybody goes all up in arms, this video is not, I repeat, not an endorsement for Trump, nor is it a reflection on how I'll be voting in November. I typically keep my politics to myself, but the following image is one that'll be shown throughout history, most likely, and it could be one that strengthens the case for Trump winning the election. Anyway, this video is going to take a look at two differing opinions on what will happen if Trump wins the election. Nothing more, nothing less. I'll give you the two opinions of two entities, and you can discern for yourselves what you want from it. Now, I guarantee I'll get a nasty comment or two from the comment section from those who just surf thumbnails without ever actually watching a second of the video and comment, just because they see Trump's picture. But look, that aside, one thing I will say is this. Americans should be able to gather without fear to support whoever they're pulling for to win the election. Regardless if you hate Trump or love him, this was a travesty that should have never occurred. And right now, there are far more questions than answers as to how some Looney Tune was able to get on a roof within 130 yards of Trump with multiple people spotting and reporting him. It's insanity. And let's not forget about Corey Comprator, who died shielding his family from the rain of bullets being sent into the crowd. This was an absolute failure on many parts. And it already cost the director of the Secret Service, Kimberly Chadle, her job. As well it should have. In my opinion, a lot more heads should roll. Now, personally, I wouldn't have wished an attack on Trump, Biden, or Harris. It's just not how we roll. That's ridiculous. Let's keep politics and the threat of violence out of it. Anyway, enough. Enough of the soapbox. Let's go ahead and talk about some silver and gold. All right, why metal prices could go down if Trump is elected. First off, look, it is difficult to attribute silver and gold prices completely to whoever the president is, but we can use data and past experience to get an idea. Now, metal prices can be seriously affected by world economies and geopolitical events, along with expected or unexpected rate increases and decreases by the Fed. So what could a second Trump term bring? Well, here's why metals could actually go down. According to INN's Dean Belder, more than likely, Trump would revert to some of the same policies that he's gone with in the past, because if you look at his 2024 campaign, it has a lot of similarities to his 2016 and 2020 campaigns. Now, he's promised a fresh round of tariffs if elected, mainly singling out China. He's going after China. And Trump has said he would look to implement a 60% tariff on all goods imported into the U.S., a move that's very predictably going to increase tensions and likelihood of widening division between the countries of U.S. and China. But hypothetically, that could also jumpstart the U.S. economy and potentially strengthen the U.S. dollar. And we all know that a strong U.S. dollar typically means lower spot prices for precious metals. And if China slows down its imports and the U.S. ramps up production on more things we need to live, well, the dollar could actually show pretty good numbers. Now, whether or not that's actually sustainable, stay tuned if he wins the presidency. Next up, why metals could go up. Now, this is where opinions vary, and look, I absolutely hate quoting Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the very decent Rich Dad, Poor Dad book. But when it comes to metal prices, his predictions have been pretty much interesting and out there. But let's look at his opinion, just for grins, as to why he thinks metal prices will go up if Trump wins. Now, Roberts predicted a significant surge in the prices of Bitcoin, gold, and silver if Trump wins. In his opinion, Trump wants a weaker dollar, so America will begin to export more than import. And when the dollar goes down, jobs will come back and assets will go up in price. He pretty much thinks Trump is going to massively drill for oil, resulting in the price of oil coming down. and says Biden did the exact opposite, since his first act was to kill the Keystone Pipeline. And when Biden did that, the price of oil jumped from $30 a barrel to $130 a barrel. And high oil prices contributed to massive inflation affecting the poor and middle class. Now, Robert goes on to say that, quote, a weaker dollar will increase exports, create jobs, open new factories, and make gold, silver, Bitcoin, stocks, and real estate rise in price. I predict gold will rise from $2,400 an ounce to $3,300 an ounce, silver from $29 an ounce to $79 an ounce, and Bitcoin from $67,000 to $105,000 by August 2025, unquote. Kiyosaki also predicted a decrease in oil prices if Trump is reelected, further contributing to the rise in asset prices. Again, those are his words, not mine. Take it for what you will. All right. There you have it, folks. So 2 wildly different predictions from 2 different sources. Again, I'm just presenting this information to you, and you'll have to discern what you will from it. We all know that advice from YouTube and other media should always be taken with a grain of salt. Because the reality is, none of us can predict which way metals are going to go. But if we stay informed, stay up on the latest charts and figures, we can at least spend our money smartly, right? Anyway, be sure to leave a comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are. You guys know I love going through them, so make sure you sound off. And that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the Silver and Gold Stack Attack. If you made it this far, well, kudos to you. I'll definitely catch up with you in the next episode. But in the meantime, hell yeah, you know what's up.
What do you want to do with your life?
I want to stack. Damn right, get stacked. Stay safe and be well, everyone. I am out of here. Peace, folks. Have a great week ahead.
You still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
Oh, yes. And what was that beginning, middle, and end part again?